right, we actually went live both at the same time. Excellent. Hello, hello. Another Wednesday evening is upon us. Oh, I just lost my live video on Facebook. Says I'm still live. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, Facebook, stop changing things that you're trying to make better. Anyway, it is another Wednesday night, and tonight I am at the Home Hive, and we are talking about tacos, right? Who doesn't love tacos? And we're talking tacos because we have Colchester Taco Week Fiesta coming up May 1st to 7th. Starting this Sunday, we have a week jam-packed with events of every flavor for every member of the family, and we are so pumped. This is actually the first time we've really put together an event ourselves. So praying to all the event gods that everything goes well and that people come out and enjoy it. But we wanted to come on live and talk a little bit about all the different events that we have happening with Taco Week. Ooh, cat. All right, so obviously there's going to be delicious tacos, but there's so much more. That's what we want to get into. Some events are free, some are ticketed, and some do have a registration cost. So one we're really excited about. Actually, I'd really be curious to know if anybody remembers. We actually did Taco Week in partnership with a few other people 2 years ago before the pandemic. And oh, I guess it was almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in this May. Wow, time flies. Yeah, and it was a great success. We loved it, and we've really been wanting to do it again. So here we are. One of the great events that we had was the piñata contest. So we have, oh, I don't have the number, but I think it's 13 different classes in different schools around Colchester are creating piñatas, and they are going to be on display at the Truro Mall. Thank you so much, Truro Mall, for letting us display there. And we want you to go out, check on them, check them out and vote on what your favorite is. And there is going to be a prize for the winning class that has the most votes on their piñata. So that's starting on Sunday, May 1st at the Truro Mall, the piñata contest. Check that out. We're also having a storefront competition. So if you have a storefront, a window, anything in Colchester County, definitely decorate your space, send us a photo, tag us in it. We want to see it. We're going to be asking people to vote on their favorite one as well. We are picking up our decorations this week, and I'm very excited for that. It's really festive. It's just fun to have something to look forward to, I think. Now, here's the event I'm looking forward the most. Other than all the tacos I'm going to eat, I am looking forward to Talk About Entrepreneurship, which is happening on May 3rd at the Truro Farmers Market. It allowed me when I set this up on Facebook to include events that we have coming up with tickets. So I'm not sure where they'll show up. Hopefully they're on there, but check it out on Facebook. Talk About Entrepreneurship is really getting back to networking, getting back to helping each other out, finding out what's going on in our businesses. What are other people having the same problems with? What would you love to talk to a panel or a room full of like-minded people about? We are going to have a panel, and it is going to be three incredible women. We've got Crystal Richard from Crystal Richard & Co., and she is a PR specialist, and she's going to be talking to us about all things public relations, how you can get the dreamy media coverage for your business. We have Debbie Lawrence, who you may know around here in Colchester. She also teaches a lot in East Hants, and she is from Abundant Living, and she is both a life coach and business coach. I've gone to her myself when Truro Buzz was really becoming a business. I felt like I really needed to talk to someone about where to go with it, what to do with it. She really helped me explore those things. Cat show. And then last but not least, we have Alana Hurdle of CBDC Noble here in Truro. And I've worked with Alana over many things. I've taken a lot of classes through the LSI program in adult education. I've done some workshop for her classes. She runs a program called the SEB program to help people self-employed get their business off their feet, get funding to do what they need to do, to cover their expenses while they get their business off the ground. Super phenomenal program. If you're ever thinking about starting a business, or maybe you've already started one and need some help, definitely check out Alana and that program. But Alana has her finger on the pulse of so many different resources that are available to people here in Colchester that you don't even know about. So we've got these three awesome women coming to the Truro Farmers Market 5 p.m. on May 3rd. And that event is generously sponsored by Caldwell Roach. We're very grateful to our friends over there for sponsoring this really important event for business people in the area. And the refreshments are going to be catered by Novelty, and they are sponsored by the Truro Colchester Partnership. I mean, is it a Zoom call if a cat doesn't show up? Really? So that's Talk About Entrepreneurship happening on May 3rd. Then we have a salsa workshop that is happening on Friday. Let me just double check that. Yeah, May 6th. And that is with Jenna from Jameson's grocery store out in Tatamagouche, and that's happening at Salvation Army. She's going to be going over 2 different kinds of salsa that you guys are going to make together. And then we also have Spicy Dance Night for adults. I'm also really looking forward to this one. So this is being sponsored by our friends at the Cobequid Dance Academy, and they are doing an adult education dance class for beginners. If you already have some experience, it's open for everyone at every level. And they're going to be doing some Latin-inspired, Cuban-inspired dance moves. So come on down. You don't need a partner. You can go individual or grab a friend. I'm going to be there. I'm hoping I'm going to drag Tyson. I don't know if he knows that yet, but I'm also trying to drag my sister because she does jazz that night. So hopefully you'll see us there. And what else have we got? We have Talk About Taco Art with Maggie's Place, and that is some paper craft packages for kids that you may have in the house. They are generously donating those, so you can see Maggie's Place about those. And then we also have I gotta get the name right because they're so funny. Will Ride for Tacos bike ride. There are 2 of those happening on Sunday, May 1st. So you're going to want to, get yourself ready for all the tacos that you're going to eat all week. You want to hit the bike ride. There's going to be one at 10 and one at 1 p.m. They are starting at the Willow Street entrance in the morning. And then the second one is going to be Treatment Plant Road up by the Reservoir Trail. So that is the guided bike ride with Hub Cycle. They are taking care of that. And then there's also going to be, Walko Your Tacos Off. I think I missed that sheet on my sheet there, but that's also going to be a guided hike with Hub Cycle, and that's happening on Saturday, May 7th. There's no registration needed for either of those. You just have to go and hang out there. And that's going to be at the Wood Street entrance for the Walko Your Tacos Off guided hike, because that is also the day of blessing of the bike, so it's going to be quite busy down around the regular entrance of Victoria Park. So if you're just tuning in, we are talking tacos because next week we have Colchester Taco Week Fiesta. I never know if I should wear this hat this way or this way. Where does it look more taco-y? But this way shades my face, so probably not the best. Is this hat not amazing? I've got my taco hat, my locally made cactus earrings by Solely Made. I've got my avocado jammies from Take It Outside. I am very into Taco Week, if you hadn't noticed. So if you're just tuning in, we're talking about all the events we have happening next week, and they're starting from May 1st, going right to May 7th. Now, I just did a run through of all of the different events we're going to do. So now it's time to talk about the tacos and the restaurants that are going to be featuring specialty tacos. So just like Burger Week, you're going to get a specialty meal for $15 at any of the participating restaurants, and $2 of every taco meal bought is going to go to CMHA here in Colchester because it's also Mental Health Week. So we thought that would be a great way to tie that in and give back, because tacos make people happy. So here are the restaurants that are doing specialty tacos. Get your pens out, but it is also on our Facebook page, and you can find pictures of the tacos on the main feed here and on Instagram to see what actually they're offering. And I'd be very curious to hear what ones you are looking forward to. Thanks, Glenn. You can come up and borrow it anytime. But Glenn, should it be worn this way or this way? I can't tell. Maybe I'll give it this way for a little bit. Okay, so here in Truro, here are the restaurants that we have participating in Taco Week where you can get the specialty taco from May 1st to 7th. We have the Nook and Cranny next door, Blunt Bartender, of course, Taco Bros, Engine Room, Habaneros, Bistro on Prince, Ella's Jamaican Food, Belly Up Barbecue and Grill. Those are just the Truro restaurants. How excited are you? Are we getting all of the tacos all week, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We might have to. Hey, Alana. Yeah, I can definitely make that happen to get Glenn in this hat. I think a lot of people, we should just buy these in bulk and have them around. Maybe we can see if we can make that happen by May 1st. So we also have participating restaurants outside in Colchester, outside of the Greater Truro area. We have in Great Village, the Wayside Cafe. In Tatamagouche, we have the Nook and Cranny and the Chowder House. In Brookfield, we have Hurricane Heidi's Cafe, and you will not be sad if you go there and get a pile of baked goods on your way out. And in Stewiacke, we have Whistler's Pub. So then you can just, trot on over to Coldstream Clear and grab some of their stuff. Like, there's just so much in Colchester. We're so excited to involve so many businesses throughout the whole county. So if you're just tuning in, we are talking about Taco Week, which is starting May 1st, going to May 7th. We have 10 events that are going all week long, all kinds of stuff, and we have something for everyone. So I'll just do a quick run through again there. We are going to do, starting on May 1st, we have We'll Ride for Tacos Bike Ride, and that is presented by Hub Cycle. Let's see. Then we've got May 2nd to the 6th, we've got Maggie's Place Truro that is doing Let's Talk About Art, doing paper crafts for younger kids. And then on May 3rd, we have an amazing event called Talk About Entrepreneurship Networking Event. And that's going to feature a panel of 3 amazing people. We've got Crystal Richard from Crystal Richard & Co. Public Relations. We've got Debbie Lawrence of Abundant Living. And we've got Alana Hurdle, hopefully you're still here, with CBDC Noble. Now, if you're not familiar with these women, definitely check them out. We have them, their bios on our event for Talk About Entrepreneurship. This event was generously sponsored by the Caldwell Roach people, our friends over there. We're so grateful to have this networking event. It's been a while. One of the things I really loved about Truro was the amount of business events that they've had for just like general support and help. So we've got people like Alana who's tuning in tonight. I have worked with Alana on several different things. I wish I knew about the SEB program before I started any of my businesses, because that's an amazing resource. And there may be so many other resources out there for you, including adult education, whether you need help on marketing, whether you need help on accounting for your business. So many options available. So you're going to want to come and talk to her and hear what she has to say about help that they have. And Debbie, I've gone to many of her classes. She also teaches pretty regularly in East Hants, but I've also reached out to Debbie on a coaching level. When I first started doing Truro Buzz, I didn't really know what I was doing with this business, because it wasn't like what I had planned to go into. And it was kind of, I really needed to talk to someone about the viability of the idea, how it would grow, what I would do with it. And she was really integral in helping me develop this as a business and help me strategize where to go with the whole idea. And then Crystal Richard is an amazing publicist, and you have never met a better cheerleader for your cause. She is so great about championing what you are doing and how you can get excellent media coverage for your own business yourself. So that's Talk About Entrepreneurship on May 3rd. Don't miss it. There's going to be refreshments that were sponsored by the Truro Colchester Partnership coming from Novelty. Very excited about that. And that event is sponsored by Caldwell Roach. Then we have Spectacular Cocktail Night. Tanya came up with that one. Very proud of it. That is a cocktail class with Raging Crow Distillery in North River. Very excited about that. They have some amazing products, and Jill is just fantastic. Their facility is amazing. That one, both of those events are free, but registration is required. So you definitely want to hop on Eventbrite and grab those. Then on May 5th, I can't wait to dust off some dancing shoes for this one. We are going to do Spicy Jazz Night for adults with Cobequid Dance Academy, and that event is also sponsored by them. There is a ticket cost for that, but there will be donations made to CMHA with those proceeds as well. And you're going to learn some Latin dancing, some Cuban dancing. You could be a beginner, you could be a little more advanced, you can have a partner, you could go by yourself, bring a friend. Very excited for this one. I just like the idea of getting out and doing something different, and I've never done a dance workshop like that before. Then on May 6th, we have a salsa workshop, which is sponsored by Jameson's General Store out in Tatamagouche. Beautiful little store. I love the stuff she carries out there, and Jenna is just a delight. That is happening at Salvation Army in Truro, and you're going to learn to make 2 different kinds of salsa. Excuse me. And then we are ending off the week with Waco off those tacos guided hike with our friends at Hub Cycle. They are sponsoring that event. There is no fee and no registration required. They are going to meet as a group at the Wood Street entrance on Saturday, May 7th at 10 a.m. All of these events are on our Facebook page. If you head over to Churro Buzz and you click on Events tab, they'll all be listed down there. Or you can go to churrobuzz.com and check out the blog, which has everything listed on there as well. I'm losing my voice. I apologize. It's allergy season and my sinuses are going crazy. I also have a cat sitting next to me, if you haven't noticed this. Just shedding in all her glory. So yeah, that's what we have going on, not to mention all the participating restaurants with a specialty taco happening from May 1st to May 7th. And we have several restaurants participating in that, just like Burger Week. It's going to be a $15 specialty taco with $2 from each sale going to support the CMHA, who is here. Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It is also Mental Health Week and they're going to be having some events, so check out what they've got going on. So yeah, that's it. Okay, I've worn this sideways, now I'm going to flip it over so you can see the taco from all angles. Right? Should wear this with my T-Rex suit. It's like a T-Rex sized taco. So if you are stoked for Taco Week, we want to hear about it. If you have a taco you can't wait to try, we want to know about it because we are trying to strategize as well. And just to give you the restaurants again so you can plan out where you might want to go. In Truro, we've got Nook and Cranny, the Nook and Cranny next door, Blunt Bartender, Taco Bros, Engine Room, Habaneros, Bistro on Prince, Ella's Jamaican Food, Belly Up Bar and Grill. Then in the Great Village, we have Wayside Cafe. In Tatamagouche, we have the Nook and Cranny and the Chowder House. In Brookfield, we have Hurricane Heidi's. And then in Stewiacke, we have Whistler's Pub. So there's a lot of tacos to be eating next week. I hope you're as pumped as we are. Oh, and the piñata contest. Sorry, I talked about that first and never came back to it. So one of the more successful events that happened the last time we did this was the piñata contest we had with our local schools throughout the county. So Tanya might have to remind me, I think it's 13 classes we have that are submitting piñatas, and they are going to be on display at the Truro Mall. Thank you so much to Truro Mall for displaying those for us. And you're going to be able to vote on what your favorite piñata is there. And then we are going to choose a winner at the end of the week, and that class is going to get a prize. Very excited. They had some really amazing like sculpture-y piñatas there last year, or the last year that we did this, which was 3 years ago. And really looking forward to seeing what the kids are coming up. The teachers have been reaching out and saying they're working so hard and they're coming together so well. So pretty excited to see those displayed at the Truro Mall. And those are going to be down by the Winners, Michael's, Bell area down there on Sunday. So pretty pumped about that. You can head for a bike ride to kick off Taco Week. Then you can head into the mall, check out the piñatas, and then go for a taco. Sounds like a pretty good 13 schools throughout Colchester. Holy smokes, that's so exciting. I don't know, we haven't talked about yet what tacos we're going to go for. We've been looking at the pictures, but I think we're going to need to talk about that tomorrow or Friday to draft a plan of what we're going to eat and when, because there are a lot of amazing tacos. So I think that covers everything we've got. If there's a couple events you're looking to get more information on, well, you can find all the information on the events on our Facebook page if you click the events tab and scroll down, or you can go to churrobuzz.com and check out the blog we have of Taco Week, which has everything listed there as well in one place. So either one of those is going to give you everything. A few of the events are free. A team taco eating meeting. Yes. That's why we got into this business. A few are registration required but free, and then a few do have a cost to attend because there are supplies involved. So definitely check those out. I'm going to be moderating a panel on May 3rd for business owners, entrepreneurs. If you've ever even thought about starting a business and want to talk, or maybe you're in business and just really want to get into a room with people and commiserate or find out if other people are having the same problems or solutions they may have figured out. May 3rd, Talk About Entrepreneurship is the panel for you. Cocktail classes, dance classes, salsa classes, we have it all. So we would love to hear from you guys. Like I said earlier, this is our first time ever facilitating events like this, and we're pretty excited. We'd love your feedback as it goes on the weeks over. Let us know what you thought, let us know what you liked, let us know what worked, let us know what didn't. That's how we grow. So we hope to see you all at any of these 10 events we have happening in Colchester, Colchester wide, May 1st to 7th for Colchester Taco Week Fiesta. We can't wait. These avocado pajamas are quite stretchy from taking outside, so I think there's a good chance I might wear them to work next week. Stay tuned. Obviously, this is going to happen, and we've got to find out where we got more. So thank you so much for tuning in. Can't wait to have Colchester Taco Week next week. Can't wait to eat the tacos, do the events, and get back out to see people. So thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to hit the replay when it goes live after this to find out some more about the events, or head trobuzz.com. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter yet, that comes out every Thursday morning, and it will have all the events for Taco Week going out in it, as well as other events happening throughout Colchester, whether you're looking for music events, food events, community events. We've got a snapshot of everything coming up in the next week, and you can find that on trobuzz.com as well, or sign up on our Facebook page. So have a wonderful Wednesday evening. Dream of delicious tacos and other events that are coming up. And hopefully we will see you around next week. Oh, taco passports. Thank you. I totally forgot to mention those. So the participating restaurants have little taco passports where you can get them stamped or punched every time you hit a restaurant. Oh my God, Tanya, I don't remember how many we had to enter in for the prize. I think it was 5 different places. Hang on, now she's got to confirm with me. Because there are a lot. We have 12 different restaurants, I think. But that information will also be on the website. 6. Thank you, Trisha. I know we had talked about different numbers and I could not think of what it was. So perfect. 6 different ones. Don't forget to grab your taco passport when you hit one of these restaurants. And we definitely want to hear about what tacos you liked, which one you can't wait to go again. You can see them on our Facebook page, on churrobuzz.com, or on our Instagram page. So get excited for Taco Week starting on May 1st and going till the 7th. Thank you so much. Have a great night. And